Starting with the 2013-2014 athletic season, the University of Denver hockey program and 5 other tradition-rich teams will usher in a new era in college hockey. Denver, Colorado College, North Dakota, Minnesota Duluth, Nebraska Omaha, and Miami of Ohio will comprise the new National Collegiate Hockey Conference that will immediately place itself among the nation's elite. When the Big Ten announced the formation of its own league, taking Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, Michigan State, and Ohio State with it, a seismic shift in college hockey's landscape began. Quite simply, the time is right for a new opportunity.
I think that the timing is a natural one. We're in a turbulent world of intercollegiate athletics. The only thing that's constant is change. And to be in a position where we have 6 good academic institutions that have a great commitment to hockey, that have proven they win on the ice, in the classroom, our shares of national championships, it just made too much sense.
The University of Denver has spent the past 5+ decades in the nation's premier hockey conference, playing a key role in the WCHA's development. DU has won 6 of its 7 national titles as a member of the WCHA. There have been 58 Frozen Fours in history. The WCHA has been represented in 54 of those. The league has won 36 Frozen Four titles, had 27 runner-up finishes, and produced 14 Hobey Baker Award winners. It has been a remarkable half-century for the pioneers in the WCHA.
In my mind, there's no question that the WCHA is the premier college hockey league, and has been for many, many years. I think that's due to a lot of people, as far back as Murray Armstrong and Emil Basone and John Mariucci. There's a lot of folks that have really built college hockey. And I grew up as a student athlete in the WCHA. I coached in the WCHA. I've been an administrator and a part of the committees that have been involved in the WCHA. And it's sad to see it go away in the form as it exists right now. Will it be all right? I believe it'll be all right. I believe that it'll recover and it'll be as viable and as important on the college hockey landscape as it has been in the past.
Not only I, but there's 4 other coaches who played in the WCHA who were part of this new conference. We all have a very strong tie emotionally because of our history of being players and coaches in the WCHA. The WCHA has been the premier hockey league in the country for years, for decades. And we expect it will be for the next 2 years. We want to win 2 national championships in these next 2 years as members of the WCHA.
But now, the Pioneers, Tigers, Fighting Sioux, Bulldogs, Mavericks, and Redhawks are ready for a new challenge, a challenge they collectively plan to turn into a positive.
How do we control missed class time? How do we get our arms around this exorbitant travel costs? How do we make sure that our gates, week in, week out, very, very strong?
We really wanted to be a competitive league. We wanted to be one that is a league of institutions that have dedicated themselves to college hockey, and that college hockey is the premier sport on their campus.
Our fans are going to love that every weekend it's going to be playoff style hockey. You're going to have the elite teams coming in to play every weekend in conference play. It's certainly going to enhance recruiting amongst all 6 of our schools, and certainly the national profile from media, from social media, from regular media, from television certainly will be enhanced as well.
Not only will the National Collegiate Hockey Conference create opportunities for its 6 original members, it will hopefully do the same for leagues around the country.
There's certainly opportunities now for other institutions that they're looking at college hockey as an opportunity that they could look at the WCHA or the CCHA or whatever might happen out of those conferences as a viable opportunity for them to be a part of it. So let's hope that even though there's a little bit of upheaval that's happening now, that's possible, that it'll open the doors for other institutions.
So I really believe that in the long term, this is going to be a very healthy thing, and you'll see opportunities for other schools and other leagues to be able to compete at their level and to be able to move on for league titles and move on to the national tournament.
So, in 2013, the Pioneers and 5 others will begin play in the National Collegiate Hockey Conference, a move that further strengthens Denver's national image.
How do we continue to get better? How do we continue to make sure that our mark is one that is nationally known and respected, but also one that people want more of?